Namaste. Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom, to a journey that transcends boundaries and bridges cultures. Today, we are diving into the inspiring life of one of India's greatest spiritual leaders, Dayananda Saraswati, who was a Hindu philosopher, social leader, and founder of the ARYA Samaj, a reform movement of Hinduism. Let's look into his early life. Dayananda Saraswati was born as Mool Shankar on February 12, 1824, in a small village called Tankara in Gujarat, India. From a young age, Mool Shankar displayed extraordinary intelligence and curiosity, qualities that set him apart from other children. His father, Karshanji Lalji Tiwari, was a devout follower of Lord Shiva and played a significant role in shaping Mool Shankar's religious upbringing. However, a turning point came when he was just 14 years old. On the night of Mahashivratri, Mool Shankar went to the temple with his father. The temple was filled with devotees gathered in front of a Shiva idol, staying up all night to worship. While everyone else eventually fell asleep, Mool Shankar stayed awake. He had been taught that sleeping on this night would mean losing the merit of his devotion. As the night went on, Mool Shankar noticed mice coming out of their holes and nibbling on the offerings left for the Shiva idol. Some mice even climbed onto the idol itself. Mool Shankar was shocked and confused by what he saw. He had many questions swirling in his mind. His father tried to explain that the idol wasn't actually God, but just a symbol of Shiva to help people focus their worship. However, Mool Shankar couldn't understand why people needed to worship an idol instead of God directly. This incident sparked a burning question in his mind. How could an omnipotent God allow this? This moment marked the beginning of his quest for true spiritual knowledge. Determined to find answers, Mool Shankar left home at the age of 21 and began wandering across India. He met various scholars, ascetics, and yogis seeking the ultimate truth. During his travels, he studied ancient scriptures and philosophies extensively. One of the most influential encounters in his journey was with Swami Virjanand, a blind sage who became his spiritual mentor. Under Swami Virjananda's guidance and teachings, Swami Dayananda found answers to the mysteries of life. Renamed Dayananda Saraswati, he emerged as a revolutionary thinker and reformer. He founded the ARYA Samaj in 1875, a movement dedicated to promoting Vedic knowledge and values. His interpretation of the Vedas emphasized reason, morality, and social justice. Now let's discuss his contributions to yoga and spirituality. Dayananda Saraswati was a strong advocate of yoga and physical fitness. He believed that a healthy body is essential for spiritual growth. His practice included rigorous asanas, pranayam, and meditation. He taught that true yoga was not just about physical postures, but a holistic way of life that balanced the mind, body, and soul. Dayananda Saraswati's philosophy is evident in the books that he authored, like Satyarth Prakash or The Light of Truth, Veda Bhashya Bhumika, and Veda Bhashya. His journal Arya Patrika also reflects his thoughts. These writings show his role as a religious reformer and a prolific writer. He believed that selfish and ignorant priests had corrupted Hinduism. To Dayanand, the Vedas were the foundation of Hindu culture and were infallible because they were inspired by God. He aimed to remove the flaws in Hinduism and provide it with a rational basis, urging people to go back to the Vedas. As a social reformer, he was a true symbol of Hinduism and was not influenced by Western culture. His approach aimed to strengthen Hinduism's spirit. He opposed idol worship, the caste system, rituals, infanticide, and the sales of grooms. He also supported women's liberation and the upliftment of the lower classes. Dayananda Saraswati believed that spreading Vedic education could regenerate Indian society. He significantly contributed to education by establishing Gurukuls, girls' Gurukuls, and Dayananda Anglo-Vedic or DAV colleges, His efforts helped free people from the dominance of Western education. Dayananda Saraswati also contributed to the growth of democracy and national awakening in India. Dayananda's philosophy was grounded in the principles of the Vedas. He rejected idol worship, rituals, and superstitions, advocating instead for a return to the pure monotheism and ethical teachings of the ancient texts. Swami Dayananda founded the ARYA SAMAJ, a Hindu reform organization, on April 7, 1875 in Mumbai. He created its 10 principles which, though different from traditional Hinduism, are based on the Vedas. These principles aimed to improve individuals and society physically, spiritually, and socially. His goal was not to start a new religion but to bring back the teachings of the ancient Vedas. In his book Satyarth Prakash, he emphasized the importance of accepting the supreme truth and rejecting falsehood through logical thinking. Now let's discuss these 10 principles of ARYA SAMAJ. First, God is the efficient cause of all true knowledge and all that is known through knowledge. Second is that God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He is formless, omniscient, just, merciful, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequaled, the support of all, the master of all, omnipresent, immanent, unaging, immortal, fearless, eternal, and holy, the maker of all. He alone is worthy of being worshipped. Third principle states that the Vedas are the scriptures of all true knowledge. It is the paramount duty of all Aryas to read them, teach them, recite them, and to hear them being read. Fourth, one should always be ready to accept truth and to renounce untruth. Fifth, all acts should be performed in accordance with dharma, that is, after deliberating what is right and wrong. Sixth, the prime object of the ARYA SAMAJ is to do good to the world, that is, to promote physical, spiritual, and social good of everyone. Seventh, our conduct towards all should be guided by love, righteousness, and justice. Eighth, we should dispel avidya, ignorance, and promote vidya, knowledge. Ninth, no one should be content with promoting his or her good only. On the contrary, one should look for his or her good in promoting the good for all. And the last one should regard oneself under restriction to follow the rules of society calculated to promote the well-being of all, while in following the rules of individual welfare, all should be free. Dayananda Saraswati's relentless crusade for truth and justice earned him many admirers, but also numerous enemies. In 1883, he was poisoned by a cook hired by his opponents. Despite this, he remained composed and forgiving until his last breath on October 30, 1883. His legacy, however, lives on through the ARYA SAMAJ, which continues to uphold his teachings and work towards a society based on equality, education, and spiritual enlightenment. Dayananda Saraswati's life is a testament to the power of truth, courage, and unwavering dedication to spiritual and social reform. His teachings continue to inspire and guide us towards a path of righteousness and inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening stories from history. Until next time, stay safe, stay Sattvic.